What's up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at this 2015 DS250. This is actually my dad's quad. He picked this up brand new not too long ago, probably 6 months ago or so. I mean, he barely uses it, and I think we're going to go riding this weekend. And if you guys know anything about the DS250, they have no power. Like, he doesn't know anything about quads. I'm like, hey, I'll help you find a quad. Don't buy one without me. Goes out, buys this thing. So whatever, we're stuck with it. So basically there's a red stopper, or at least I read on this thing that there's a red stopper in the carburetor that if you remove that, it allows for more throttle travel, which in turn will allow the quad to accelerate faster or have more top end speed, whatever. So I hear that red spacer is right below our slide here. So that's what we're going to be trying to do today. If that is, I'm looking at this quad right now. Let's go in the shade here. Turn up our brightness. I'm looking at this Quadzilla right now, guys, for $1,200. It doesn't run, but I don't care if it runs for $1,200. I am absolutely blowing up this guy's phone right now. I was like $1,400 cash, no questions asked. He says price is $1,200 firm, has good compression, has spark, been sitting for a few years. Oh, come on, dude, just answer me. I'm getting freaking anxious about this thing. There's no way I'm gonna end up with it. People have been hopping on these deals so fast lately and overpaying like crazy. I mean, that's not even overpaying, but when an actual deal pops up, then it gets overpaid for, or not overpaid, but it gets like, it never sells for the price that it's posted for. Let's put it that way. So this is posted for $1,200. All these people are there's probably people blowing up his phone right now like $1,400, $1,500, like myself. I mean, I know that's what people are doing. So you got to do what you got to do to get the deal during the Corona tax season. So if that guy hits me up, basically we're gone. I'm hopping in the truck and going. I'm like stalking this dude. I'm looking at his you know, you can look up people's name on the internet, and like, I'm trying to get a phone number so I can call this dude. I think he's older. So anyways, we won't talk about that anymore because we probably won't end up with it. But so like I said, this is what we're gonna be looking at today. Should be fairly easy, I hope. I'm gonna throw on the GoPro and give this thing a ride before we take this red stopper out and after, so you guys can tell the difference. It's so slow, guys. It's like trying to compare it. It's like slower than a KLX 110 or so, probably, if I had to say. So slow. I know it's heavier, but this is a 250. Like, I've ridden, have I ridden a 250? I don't know. Well, I've ridden a Raptor 350 multiple times, and it would literally, like, destroy this thing. It would not even be close. Not even close. But, comparisons. This Timberwolf over here that I'm working on, I had one of these a while back. If you guys have ridden, like, a utility quad 250, this thing is faster. Just, with no motor. But no, seriously, I had one of these with a Bear Tracker 250, and it was definitely faster than that thing. I know you can make this thing faster. At least I read with like a clutch kit and maybe an exhaust or a jet kit or something. But you know, I'm not trying to go spend a bunch of money on this thing, or my dad isn't, I should say. So I'm gonna hop on this thing. I'm downloading the speedometer app right now. See if this thing works. But if I had to guess, I would say this thing literally goes like 30, 38 maybe, and it takes a long time to get there. You guys will see just how slow this thing is. It's ridiculous. Ready. Gotta love that about a new quad. Starts right up. And I'll show you guys how high it revs out. We have the speedometer in my pocket here. I'm still on this quad here. Dude hasn't answered me yet. Ooh, he said where are you located? can't stop checking my phone. Answer me, dude. Alright guys, so we got an hour and a half drive. My camera's about to die. Sorry. Gotta do this one. We need to get some Dunkin' Donuts, some gas, and I'll update you guys in a few. I don't want my camera to die yet. This trip is very reminiscent of the Banshee. It's in the same direction. They're both not running quads, and obviously they're very comparable. So excited. I missed the Banshee so bad, and I regret selling that. Get there and he's gonna be like, yeah, sorry, we sold it. No, sorry. Oh, my bad. I'm going to dumps. I need Dunkin'. I need to pee like a racehorse. There she is, boys. Wish me luck. Oh, turn off the whip.
No, you ain't, because I'm staying in here.
Get the 14 Benjamins. Actually, we'll leave those there. Has been secured, boys. We'll talk about it in a few minutes. Check out this boat this dude has and that car over there. God. Alright guys, so just to recap a little bit of what just went down. It was a super cool guy. He said it was sitting for 4 or 5 years or something like that, maybe a little bit less, so obviously it doesn't run at the moment. But he said it should run with not too much work. Try not to get us in an accident here, but got some munchkins for Kaylin, so she's in a better mood now. But so we picked up the quad. Guy was super cool. He also has an Odyssey 350, those old Honda go-kart type things that he said was also for sale, but it's in Maine or something super far. So maybe we'll have to check that out sometime because those are super rare and collectible also. But this Quadzilla is pretty dang cool, guys. I'll show it to you when we get home a little bit more. I want to make better videos with this thing than the Banshee. The Banshee, we kind of half-assed it, and I didn't really know what I was doing at the time. Like, I had to replace the clutch in that thing and do all carb work and stuff, and I didn't do it right the first time, so it just came out. The videos were terrible. Anyways, big plans for this thing. We're on our way home. Catch you guys in a few. Alright guys, we made it home safe and sound. Here's the Zilla and all of her glory here. Missing the back plastics. Those are in the truck. But anyways, I just had the sixth sense this morning, guys. I was walking down this hill right here to go work on that DS250, as you guys saw at the beginning of the video. And I was just like, I need to check my phone right now. And I checked my phone, and of course, this freaking Quadzilla pops up for $1,200. Like, this is one of the best deals I've had since the Banshee. I've had plenty of good deals, don't get me wrong, but in terms of, it just doesn't get this good, guys. I did pay $1,400. I wish I paid $1,200, but I knew I probably had much less of a chance of getting this thing if I paid $1,200. I just kind of did that to not ensure my chances, but just to increase my chance of getting this thing because I wanted it so bad. There is absolutely nothing like riding a big bore 2-stroke quad. I mean, I've only ridden the Banshee, but I absolutely love that thing, and I regretted selling it from the day I sold it. If you guys if that video isn't posted yet, I'm sorry that I sold the Banshee on you guys. I know I'm the worst. I regret it all the time. That thing was a blast. But I'm gonna get that video up if it's not already up by the time this one's posted. But anyways, let's get this thing off the truck and we'll talk a little bit more about it. I guess we're gonna find out if we have brakes in a second here. front ones work. Oh yeah, our brakes are minty. At least the front ones are. Ooh, back ones are good too. So here she is, guys, off the truck. What first stands out to me is how like silly this thing looks with these plastics out here, you know, just the classic Quadzilla look. This thing is so wide. I'm not sure if it's just me, but it looks so much wider than the Banshee. I believe it's an 87. That's what the guy told me. Looks like we have a painted side cover here. As the ad said, we do have pretty good compression. I can push it down with my hand, but these tires look pretty good on the back. I noticed some peeling or dry rot on the front here, but these look like they have good tread. This tire was the worst one, yeah. See? Looks like it's the tube's almost popping out of the tire there, so that's no good. And we'll probably need front wheel bearings. I think this one's a little worse. We got the Gold Series fatty pipe, which is rusted. That will clean up super nice, I know it. What else do we got? Look at this thing. Oh my god. That is really crusty. So one other thing I noticed, I'll put you guys on the tripod and I'll show you. There's something wrong with our rear shock link or the shock itself. If any of you guys have owned a Quadzilla and had that problem before, it seems like it's overextending or something almost, which is really weird. We'll figure it out, but anyways, our brakes work. We got a nice little mouse nest in here, or chipmunk or something. Classic. So like I was saying in the truck, guys, I promise to have much better videos with this thing than I did with the Banshee. I was really upset with how that series turned out. You know, looking back at it after I sold that thing, I'm like, wow, I wish I made some better videos. This thing was so cool. And I didn't. So I want to make sure I do that with this quad. It's super cool, super rare. We also got the DG Nerfs, the FMF silencer, which is hanging off. Our brakes work, as I said. These back tires are meaty. I haven't been this excited to work on a quad in a long time, guys. I'll just put it that way. This thing's gonna be a blast. These headlights gotta go. This thing's gonna be a blast. So if you're excited for this thing, make sure you stick around. We will be working on this thing very shortly. We have other projects that we're kind of in the middle of right now, like this DS250 that I was trying to work on today. So we have to install a solenoid in this thing. As I said, we have to work on this Can-Am DS250. We are in the middle of working on our 400EX, as you can tell. The CR125 still needs work. The Suzuki LTZ 250 that I picked up the other day needs work. And this 4x4 Timberwolf. We're kind of putting the motor together over here. I haven't really recorded that. Sometimes it's a pain to record stuff, and I kind of just like to work on stuff off camera, you know, once in a while at least. Probably make a video of that. It's a pretty cool quad. It's actually got like 400 original miles, and this thing's a 2001 Suzuki Quadmaster. This LTZ 250, I'll also have a video on this thing. Nothing special, not like the Quadzilla, but still pretty cool. So anyways, guys, you're gonna have to stay tuned and subscribe if you want to see more of the Quadzilla. One more thing before I end the video. I promise not to do any work to this thing off camera so we can experience the excitement together, guys, alright? Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one.